So this past Memorial Day weekend, I decided to put the MacBook away and go have some fun. Instead of enjoying all the fun to myself, I decided to capture some of the great moments on the ThiEYE T5 Edge action camera. The team over at Gearbest was generous to send this 4K action camera to me for review, so let's get to it. The ThiEYE T5 Edge is a multifunctional action camera with 4K resolution and has a great 170 degree super wide angle 7G lens that records in multiple frame rates. It came nicely packaged with a ton of accessories that included a waterproof housing, a remote control, 360 degree rotating release buckle, micro USB cable, a battery, adhesive mounts, user manual, and more. On the front of the camera, you have the super wide angle lens, the power mode button, the Wi-Fi indicator, as well as the recording indicator LED. Now after powering on the unit, the 2-inch Ultra HD IPS screen on the back shows every detail clearly and with vivid colors. On the top, you have the shutter Wi-Fi button, you have a dual microphone, and this camera picks up your vocals and surrounding sounds very clear. On one side, you have the micro USB port, a micro SD card slot that supports up to 128 gigabytes, a mini HDMI port, as well as a built-in speaker. On the other side, you have your up and down navigation rockers. The bottom has your battery cover that supports an 1100 mAh battery. You have your quarter 20 thread insert as well as your recording indicator LED. Now cycling through the video settings on the camera, you can see that the T5 Edge can shoot in native 4K at 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 and 30 frames per second, and 720p at 120, 60, and 30 frames per second for video. Shooting at 4K and 1080p on the camera will allow you to enable the electronic image stabilization that minimizes camera shake, blur, and to provide you with a clear and stable image. The ThiEYE app lets you control the action camera directly from your mobile device, while the voice command remote control enables you to say simple voice commands to control the camera. In photo mode, which I rarely use, you can capture images up to 14 megapixels. In the settings menu, you can access a host of features such as photo bursts, time lapse, self timer, aqua mode when filming underwater. Now the Ipx8 Waterproof housing can protect the camera up to 197 feet or up to 60 meters. There's also driving mode that's great for capturing footage when your camera is mounted to your car. There's also a feature for long exposure and the distortion correction. Now this distortion correction function eliminates the distortion to get you more of a natural shooting effect. This was rather impressive and I plan to shoot more footage in this mode. I think the ThiEYE action camera is a great camera with 4K resolution, super wide angle lens, and comes with more than a dozen accessories, and all this for around $100. Although the action camera doesn't have touchscreen functionality, navigating through the menus was seamless and easy. The T5 Edge action camera is available at Gearbest, so go ahead and click the link in the description below and pick one up for yourself. Well, that's gonna do it for me. This is Digital Dashery. We'll do this again soon.